if you don't think it is.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that
You
your
did.
point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Yo! What's wrong with you? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Sharkeisha, no! What's wrong with you? Sharkeisha, no! Hold on, y'all. Let me. Yo! Every time I watch it, I react to it. Like, I'll tell you, this is Sharkeisha 2025, y'all. Hold on, let me do that one more time. I'll slow it down.
Well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Boom! Boom! Ooh!
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Ooh. Oh my God. Let me go back to normal speed. Okay.
With killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, so I know Beverly. Shout out to you, Beverly. I don't mind. You probably will unsubscribe after I say this. But don't you be messing with no New Yorker and not expect to get your shit right. Listen, women from New York, they fight men. Why would you ever think it was okay to try to play stupid or try to antagonize this woman? You knew she was coming for your head. Again, we don't condone violence. But you are in Harlem, as I understand, they in Harlem right now. And she just... Oh. Listen. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. She... Whew. Man. Watch Republicans on white YouTuber. Oh, they've already started. And not just the white ones, the black ones have too. Man. What, not somebody said, what would you, Carmen said, what would Jesus do? I don't feel no ways tied. Damn. Like, there's a risk of doing like these street interviews. Because when you're just getting people off the street And the conversation is going to be very pretentious, and you know that it's going to rouse some feathers, especially talking about abortion. You already know that it's going to. I'm trying to feel bad for Savannah. I feel bad in the point where she got punched, right? Because she didn't come with that energy like she wanted to fight her, right? But doing the whole street interview, you have to know the area and know the people that you're talking to. And you have to be able to adjust. She wasn't able to adjust at all. And she thought she would be able to say, oh, yeah, so you're okay with killing babies. And then the girls are like, that's not the point. And then that's when she gave her a 2-piece. Let's do a poll real quick, y'all. Do you feel bad for Savannah? Yes or no? Let's do it. 30 seconds. Okay, we got a few yeses in here. Okay, not at all. No, hell no. Yeah. Was on some hood prank-ish. Ugh. Yeah. To be honest, not really. Again, I do not condone violence. But also, you have to know your audience that you're speaking to. You have to know your audience. Because that whole time, they should have been cut that interview off. They should have been cut it off. And mind you, the girl's husband, Savannah, the blue dress girl, her husband is the cameraman. If anything, I feel like he should have stepped in. Well, let me say this because some people are going to be like, AT2, you're blaming the victim. Let me say this. Brianna, the attacker, should have never put her hands on nobody, right? I'm clear. Let's be clear. She should have never put her hands on nobody, right? But when you do content like this, and especially in the climate that we're in right now, it was never going to turn out good. I'm sorry. It was never going to turn out good. The climate that we're in, and also just the topic, yeah. It was never going to go good. And again, I feel like with some of these street interviews, they like getting people who can't really articulate or debate. Because Savannah did make some good, not Savannah, Brianna, the attacker. She made some good points. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't structured in a way where it was palatable for everybody, right? She was kind of all over the place, and then she was just rambling and saying things. But I don't think the girl was necessarily ready for a debate. She said when she first came out, she was like, oh, you doing an interview? I love to do an interview. And she was complimenting her on her dress and everything like that. So it started out good. But I don't think the girl necessarily was looking for a debate. She just thought she was being interviewed. She was going to be asked some questions. And then when Savannah started pushing back, and then was all like, oh, so you're okay with molesters, and it just went somewhere that it should not have went. Oh, what's up, Shauna? I didn't even see you in here. I'm sorry I didn't shut you out. Yeah, Savannah should have been at the debate and not to be trying. Yeah. That whole report, because honestly, to tell you the truth, a reporter or a journalist, if you're doing like a street interview, you never really see them pushing back on the person. They're just kind of getting their answer like, oh, okay, oh, all right. And then they move on to the next person. But this was literally a debate. That's what it was. And for something so serious and such a sensitive topic, wait, what Shannon? I said, see, if you can't fight, sometimes it's best to just, yeah, I feel that way. Leave it alone. And maybe she thought, oh, I could get away with it because I have not been. Some people, no matter where they are, they feel safe. And you got to remember, her husband is the cameraman. So it's not like she's alone with the girl and the camera set up on a tripod. She got her husband there. So she felt safe. Again, felt is the key word. Until, Brianna hit her with that. Man. What's up, Jackie? You got to know your audience. You got to know who you're talking to. And that environment, just the time that we're in, the environment, that was not safe for you, Savannah. And now you're doing interviews. And I want to say, I think Savannah was emotionally distraught because, again, I don't think she expected to get hit. But then with Savannah doing interviews, I almost feel like, okay, now you get to raise your stock and like people are now paying attention to you. They're looking at you. Because before her YouTube channel was at like 6,000 subscribers. Now it's like at 12,000. So her subs have gone up. Like